So for now, let's now proceed to the next topic in which we will now discuss the next stage of the interphase known as the M phase or mitotic phase. So mitotic phase is actually indicated by the green arrow in our illustration. Okay? So in connection with this, let's answer the following question. M phase is subdivided into how many stages? Okay? So in our diagram, we notice that M phase consists of two arrows. Okay? So we have the first arrow and then the second arrow. It indicates that M phase is further subdivided into two subphases. Okay? So M phase, it is subdivided into two main stages. And in connection with this, what are these two main stages of M phase? So, as you notice, the first substage of M phase or mitotic phase is known as mitosis. And mitosis is defined as the nuclear division from the word nuclear, which means the nucleus. That is the division of the nucleus. The division of the nucleus is also known as karyokinesis. So karyokinesis, from the Greek word karyon, which means nucleus. Okay? So this is the first stage of M phase. The next stage of M phase is known as cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is defined as the cytoplasmic division or the division of the cytoplasm, which is the jelly-like structure of the cell. So again, M phase is subdivided into two. We have the nuclear division or mitosis, also known as karyokinesis, and then the next one is cytokinesis, which is the division of the cytoplasm. So what can you say about the time duration of the M phase as compared to the interphase of the cell cycle? So this question was answered already, okay? So take note, in this illustration, M phase has a shorter time duration. And take note that it is only 10% of the whole cell cycle. So it has shorter duration than the interphase stage. Okay? So let's discuss the meaning of mitosis, which is an essential part of the M phase. Okay? So based from the following illustration, how will you define or describe mitosis? Take note, we have how many parent cell? So in our illustration, we have only one parent cell. And at the end, how many daughter cells do we have? So again, there are two daughter cells. So you have 1 and 2. So therefore, mitosis is defined as a type of cell division in which the parent cell divides into two daughter cells. A cell division in which a single parent cell divides into two daughter cells will be known as mitosis. Okay? So let's have another question in this example. Okay? So we have the next illustration. Aside from it has two daughter cells as our main product, let's talk about its genetic content. So observe carefully the genetic content of the parent cell, okay, and then the daughter cells. As you notice in our legend, both chromosomes of the parent cell and daughter cells have the same color. So this color implies that it serves as a legend. These colors serve as a legend. And it indicates that since they have the same color, it means that they have the same genetic content. So it means that the DNA content of the parent cell and the DNA content of the daughter cells are exactly the same. Okay? So that is, both parent cell and daughter cells have genetic information that are exactly the same. Okay? So that is the second idea behind mitosis. And then for the next question, what can you say about the number of chromosomes between the parent cell and the two daughter cells? So as you notice, the parent cell consists of how many chromosomes? So in our illustration, there are 1 and 2. So there are 2 chromosomes. The same thing with each daughter cell. Each daughter cell consists of 2 chromosomes. Okay? So what can you say about the number of chromosomes between the parent cell and the daughter cells? They are, okay, they are always equal. In mitosis, the number of chromosomes of the parent cell is always equal to the number of chromosomes of the daughter cells. So at this point, we can define mitosis using the 3 key ideas. The first one, when the parent cell divides into 2 daughter cells. Second, the genetic content of the parent cell and the daughter cells are exactly the same. And then the last is that when it comes to the number of chromosomes, the parent cell is always equal to the number of chromosomes of the daughter cells. Okay? And take note that mitosis is conventionally broken down into how many stages? Okay? So take a look with the following examples. Did you know that mitosis or M phase is further subdivided into 5? Okay? We have the following: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are 5 substages under mitosis. Okay? And mitosis, to sum it up, is divided into 5 stages. So what are the 5 main stages of mitosis? So based from your prior knowledge in your junior high, let's try to identify what are the 5 main stages of mitosis. Okay? So let's have the first one. Prophase, prometaphase, the orange one. The red one is prophase. The orange one serve as prometaphase. The yellow one is metaphase. The green one is anaphase. And then the blue one is telophase. So you have the following examples. In order, we have mitosis subdivided into 5. We have prophase, next prometaphase, the third one metaphase, next is anaphase, and then the last one is telophase. So mitosis, or the nuclear division, is further subdivided into 5: prophase, prometaphase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. And they are arranged in order. Okay? So we will continue our discussion about these 5 stages along with the significant events that occurred in a cell for each substage.